Whoa, 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 whoa. Good morning and welcome back to our off-grid homestead. We're building from scratch here in North Idaho. We got some people working over here. We'll be right back to them here. Let me show you the overview of the project that we're working on in this video. Garage, apartment, house, and now we're extending it out 16 feet with an 8-foot deep root cellar over there. We've gotten a lot of the forming for the footers done, but we still have some stuff that we've got to get done before the concrete arrives. These guys are working on part of it. Let's go check it out. We got Colin and Sarah over here setting up the rebar bender. This is our DIY rebar bender. It works really good and it's super cheap. They'll be showing you how they're bending that rebar while Jules and I are going to town to get them more rebar to bend and the rest of the supplies we need.
Yeah, we just need to get them more work. I don't want them sitting around like that.
No sitting around like that.
There's only one thing I know. The best is yet to come. Are you ready or not? Ready or not? Are you ready or not? The best is yet to come. Are you ready or not? Ready or not? Are you ready or not? Deep in my heart, touching the stars, holding on oh so tightly, making my plans, taking a chance.
So while Colin was starting to bend some of the rebar, the bottom board, like the big board that everything's resting on, started to crack. So we went to the back to our lumber yard to get some more wood to build a new one, and we found our old rebar bender that we used. I think it's the one we used from the beginning. So we're just gonna use that instead and just add some more support so it will stay on the truck.
Wake up now. Wake up. We can get this started. We can get this started. Wake up now. Wake up. We can get this started. We can get this started. There's only one thing I know.
We're drilling a hole through the stick.
We have cut and bent all the rebar we have on hand. Mom and Dad are on their way back with more rebar. But while we're waiting, we're gonna go ahead and start drilling the holes in our stakes. We're gonna measure one so that we know exactly where it needs to be, and then we'll use that as kind of a pattern for all the rest.
So Jules and I were just down in the hole there. We're like, man, what is that noise? It sounded like the bees were like going crazy. I mean, it sounded like a whole herd of bees. And I think our bees are swarming right now. It's been a long time since we checked the hive, so it's a good possibility. We were gonna check them tonight, but I think we might be too late. Man, it's so loud. Where'd they go? Like, see this one right here, this hive? Oh, it's so loud. They're like up in the air somewhere. Oh, I bet they're up in this tree right here.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Do you see a clump of them anywhere?
No, but on this side of the tree,
Yeah.
there's a ton of bees.
Yeah, like thousands.
There's no way we could get that swarm. No way.
So, I guess lesson learned, man. We were gonna bust into those hives tonight too. There's a big, huge mess of them right up here. Oh, also over here now. They're moving over there. So they're from here, now they're going over there. So it's not the end of the world, right? The hive got big. They got so big that they decided it's time to split the hive. And so they split. Right now, we could have done that ourselves, or we could have captured that hive and had a fourth hive. But they're just gonna go off into nature. They're gonna go be natural bees out in the wild. So right now, they're acting like normal. See, like these bees are coming out of here and they're flying up at about a 45-degree angle off to go find stuff. And it's basically calm again here.
Yeah, it's a lot calmer.
So I think those that are gonna leave left. But look, I mean, there's still a ton of bees. They're really active still.
Yep. And the other two hives don't seem affected at all. I guess tonight we'll get in there and we can see for sure.
Yeah.
But they're still going in and out like normal. The hive that just swarmed has been our most active hive out of the three. So
That's pretty good learning experience right there.
Yep. All right, back to work. Sarah and Colin did a great job bending all of our rebar. And so Jules and I are gonna start putting it in today. What do you think? You ready?
Ready.
All right, let's do it. We're setting all of our vertical rebar every 3 feet. We're using a stake with a hole drilled in it to kind of hold it into its spot with some wire that we're wrapping around the rebar.
And it's called a pigtail. That's
Yes, dude. We figured it out. This is a pigtail. If you have another name for this besides pigtail, let us know in the comments below.
I like that name though.
Yes. I call it the rebar tie and spinny thing.
I'm flying like an eagle, I'm circling the sun. I want to do so many things I have never done. Just show me where the path gives out, and that's where I'll run. I'll never be a passenger for what someone else desires. I'm wild as the lavender, but hungry like a fire. If you
It's our turn to have a little fun with the steel bender, the rebar bender. It's actually pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Except we don't have to bend it anymore.
No,
Just gotta cut them.
that's true.
So we gotta have fun with the cutter.
Okay.
Throwing sparks. You ready?
Bend it.
Pink.
Nice.
Beautiful.
I think that this part of building is one of my favorites.
Really?
Yeah.
The forms and
The
the footers.
forms, the footers, the walls, well, the floor, and
Yeah.
the walls. Like, I think this is one of my favorite parts.
Yeah. You see
A lot
progress
of change.
fast.
Yeah.
Especially when you tip the walls
Walls.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you tip the walls up, it's like in one day you got a couple walls up. You're like, wow, this is going to be a real house.
Yeah. Super fun.
So true. Whew, made it home with the first load. Right there. First load of concrete, Jules.
I know. That's heavy stuff.
Way heavy, Dan.
It maxed out our little trailer. Actually, it's over what our trailer is supposed to be able to hold. But you guys, we have an awesome trailer.
So we're gonna do it the old-fashioned hand way because while this looks like it's a lot of concrete, it's actually not that much. It's like a couple yards of concrete. And so to get a truck to come out here for such a small load, it was gonna be probably more expensive and time consuming. We wanna get this stuff poured now, not right now, but you know, Monday. And so we've got one pallet here. We've got a couple more pallets that we're gonna pick up. We're gonna have some extra because we've got footers to put in right here. You see that stake right down there? That stake, post, 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 post. There's gonna be, I think 6 is what we counted, 6 posts coming down this way for the, what's that called up there? The porch, man, the porch roof that's gonna come off 8 feet. And so there'll be a deck, right? That'll be level with this right here, all the way down to that stake. And then all the way down past Jules over there. So it'll be a 56-foot long deck all down this side. And this is what I want to see this winter. I want to see the snow come off of this roof and hit this deck with another 8 feet of snow on the deck and pile up right here, all the way up to the roof. I want to come out that door, Jules, and I want to look this way, and I want to see nothing but a wall of snow.
That's a lot of snow.
Think we'll get it?
I bet so. You got what you asked for last year.
Well, I wanted 6 feet last year.
Didn't we get 6?
Well, we got piles of 6. I don't think it'll take 6 feet of snow to get it all the way up to the roof, because that's a lot of roof. So maybe if we get 4 feet, it'll pile that high, as long as it doesn't melt in between snows. We'll see. But let's get busy. We're going to start unloading this, and then hopefully we'll get Sarah, Seth, and Colin to unload the next pallet.
That's
Yeah?
what I'm like. Where are the kids?
They're Bible camp right now, so they're not here right now. So it's just us two old folks unloading, I don't know, somewhere around 3,000 pounds of concrete by hand.
It's like unwrapping a present.
Yeah. Unwrapping a present of concrete. Oh, look how warm it is too, man. 83 or so.
We've been waiting for it to cool down so that we can do this, but I don't
Well,
think
now
we
we're
can-
partially in the shade.
Yeah, we are partially in the shade, but it is still a warm day.
How about you slide them off? I'll grab them and set them down here.
Okay.
Cool with that?
Yeah. Grab gotta work on our bicep muscles.
That's right. So that was a little bit harder than it looked in the video. Took a little bit longer than it took in the video, but we got it done. So right now the plan is we're gonna set the cement mixer in the middle here and then carry the bags into the middle. One at a time, doing the concrete, mixing it up. We've got a 3.5 cubic foot cement mixer. We've got to put it together and put it in there in the middle, garden hose, measure out the water, all that. Then it will make it easier for pouring into the forms because this is like a nice, perfectly level surface. Pouring it down that hole. Let me give you a little close up here of what we did. I guess the only thing we're really gonna have to be careful about is not falling on a piece of rebar. We're gonna start over here, come down this way, and go down that hole. Down that hole, it'll force it to go this way and force it to go that way. So once we get this done and it's starting to come out here and here, then we'll move down to the lower section, do all the lower until we get close to over here. Come up here, put it down that one. It'll come out here, come out here. Should be about 2 yards or so to do that.
Our new cement mixer. Look at that guy. Oh.
It's heavy. 80 pounds it says. I know you're thinking, you guys had one of those. It was almost the exact same one, but it didn't work. It was like jammed and plug it in, it did nothing. So we ended up getting rid of it. We possibly could have fixed it. Maybe, I don't know. But we got a brand new one now. So we're gonna use this one. Hopefully it'll work out dandy. I mean, it's like exactly the same design. I think the drum's different and it looks like it has bigger wheels maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Some assembly required.
This whole thing right here is in that box and it says some assembly required. I think it's going to take a lot of assembly.
We should get started now.
All right, let's see what we got here. The drum's plastic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it would be metal.
Me too, but it's plastic, so that's cool. I guess it won't rust. That's a good thing.
A lot of things in that box.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things, man. There's a lot of some assembly required. This is probably the motor. You think we're going to need the book on this one?
I would guess so.
Whoa, that's a lot of parts. This is a man's type of company because this is how to use it, not how to assemble it. There are no assembly instructions with it. You just got to look at the picture and figure it out, I guess. Challenge accepted.
Good for you.
Yeah. Now there's like no excuse for not looking at the directions. Like, what's this thing do? I don't know, but it looks cool. We can figure out where most of this goes. Like this thing, can't go there. Where'd it go? It looks like it would go right there, but there's no hole in the middle for it. I don't know. All right, let's, I'm not sure which way is on and off. But we got a cord, we'll plug it in and see if it works. Ready?
Ready. Wow, it's quiet, man.
Yeah.
Huh.
We're gonna be making some concrete here in a second. This thing's got a lot of torque. It ought to, because it's supposed to be able to mix 3.5 cubic feet.
Yeah.
And one 80-pound bag is like 0.6 cubic feet, I think. That's a lot of bags you're supposed to be able to fit in there.
That's like 4.
Yeah.
Really?
Let's see.
It's 320 pounds, and that doesn't include water.
Yeah. I mean, that's with the water.
That's
It'll
with the
yield that
water.
much.
But I mean, the 80 pounds doesn't include the water.
No.
320 pounds at least. That's a
In
lot.
this thing. I think we're just going to start off doing 2 bags at a time.
Be good. So does this have like a lock, or does it just go?
Yeah, so if you pull this pin and spin it around so that thing's pointing up. There you go.
And then it's loose.
Yep.
Oh.
And you can dump it out. Yep. Just like that. You got to make those sound effects.
It doesn't work if you don't make the sound effects.
So I think you can move those handles over to this side to like pick it up and wheel it, or you could probably just tilt it back like this and wheel it.
You know what's interesting? Look at this tag over here. It says,
Yeah.
"Do not return to store. If assistance needed, call this 800 number." Interesting.
Yeah. All right. So to wheel it around, you actually pull this pin right back here, and then this will spin around. At least that's what I'm guessing. That's how you do it. Then you can put that, locks into place, and then you can pick it up and wheel it around.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it'll work. Hopefully it works good. So that mixer is supposed to be able to do 3.5 cubic feet. Each one of these is 0.6 cubic feet. We're gonna start off with 3 bags and see how it handles it. We're gonna be powering it with our little solar generator. At least we're gonna try and see if it works. Whoever's gonna be filling up the bucket. Each one of these marks on here is for a bag of concrete, okay? They're all marked on the inside also. Let's go ahead and we'll fill this up to 3 marks and we'll put the water in there. We'll start it up and see if it'll just run the water. And then we'll put a bag in there and then we'll try it out. All right, we got our water in here. We're powering it with the solar generator. See if it'll start up with the water in it. Didn't seem to be a problem.
So quiet.
I mean, maybe that's the volume of the barrel.
But I'm never satisfied.
We're 16 bags into it and we estimated 90 bags.
Yeah, 90 bags for the project.
90 bags for the whole thing. And we're about 10 feet into our project right now.
Below your mother.
I've graduated to supervisor position now. Yeah, I know.
That means you need to have a cup of coffee in your hand.
Oh.
And offer me one.
You want a cup of coffee, Jules?
I would love a cup of coffee.
All right.
Down to this growing feeling, it's in my blood, it's what I'm needing. One more round, raise it towards the ceiling.
So we're still making great progress thanks to the help of some friends here. We've got Matt and Brenda. What's the name of your channel?
We are Chasing Freedom Homestead.
Chasing Freedom Homestead. What do you guys do over there?
Well, we own 10 acres up here in northern Idaho, and we're building a 30 by 40 arched cabin.
Arched cabin?
Yes.
You guys gonna live in it?
Yes, we are.
Before winter?
Yes. We'll get it framed in, closed in before winter. That's the plan.
All right. So guys, go ahead and check out their channel. I will link down in the description below before it. It is mid-June right now? No? July. It's mid-July. And so you guys have the footers done, the foundation, everything's done already, right?
Yes, we have a dugout. We're waiting to do the footers.
Okay.
Waiting for the inspector to come in to give us approval to start, and we're getting everything framed up and hopefully pour before August.
All right, so go over to their channel, give them some encouragement for getting that thing framed up before winter, before the first snow.
Yes, that'd be great.
All right. We've also been helped by Carrie. Carrie, what is the name of your channel and what do you do over there?
Hi guys, I'm Carrie. My channel is Sunfire Woods Off-Grid Homestead, also here in North Idaho.
And so what are you doing over there on your homestead?
You know what? When you got somebody that's a great example, you follow their lead, and we're pretty much doing the same thing you are, but we're 2.5 years, 3 years behind you.
Okay.
I've just gotten the foundation kind of squared away, and we're getting ready to build.
Nice. Now, she says that we're a couple years ahead, but as far as animals go, she is way ahead of us. What kind of animals you got over there?
We've got 13 goats. We've just recently gotten a couple pigs. We've got a goose, a couple of ducks, a couple of dozen chickens. We've got a mini farm going.
That's cool, guys. So go ahead and check out her channel down in the description below. I will link to it down there, and go over to her channel. Tell her that Martin Johnson Off-Grid Living sent you, and give her some encouragement to get her place built also before winter gets here. Somebody in the comments said that you could use your reciprocating saw, put it on the form, and just vibrate it with no blade in it, and it's supposed to vibrate it down. We're giving it a try to see if it works. But we do have a backup pole that we're using to make sure it gets down where it needs to go. Let's see what it does. See if I look inside and see if it's vibrating. Did it do anything?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was really good.
Really?
Yeah.
So like vibrating down?
Yeah, you can, I mean, you can see the water like jiggling around.
Cool.
It's really good. Good tip.
All right.
Every day is a new beginning. Every day is a gift to hold up high. Everyone has a weight to carry. Everyone has a soul, so let it shine. Don't worry about the clouds, 'cause when the skies come out, give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times. Nothing but good vibes, good vibes. Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Bring on the summertime.
It's coming out pretty good so far. Check it out, bam. It's firming up. It's firming up pretty good. We got the whole top done here. All the way down this guy here and out both sides. Jules is racing around to that side and Sarah's coming down this way. All these rebar, you notice they're all leaning some. Not a problem. Once the concrete's hard, we take the forms off and everything, we can straighten those right back up. Not even a problem. We do have some permanent reminders here for archaeologists to find, don't we, Jules?
Yeah.
Show them what we got.
The kitties have been decorating, so we've got...
And Bella.
Oh, Bella too?
Yep, Matt and Brenda's dog.
Perfect. So we've got a track of paw prints over here. Over on that side, Tux went through, and over here on this corner, the kitties. So we've got lots of tracks. Lots of reminders for the future.
Thank you everybody that came to the meetup. We had a really great time hanging out with you. In the next video, we are going to be removing these forms and we'll see how we actually did. Like, did this come out okay? We might have it might be terrible under there. We just don't know. The same with this one over here. We tried to do the best we could, but you never know until you pull off the forms what it's gonna look like.
Remember that we guessed 90 bags for this project? Well, we counted it all up and we used 95. So that's not
pretty good.
Too much over.
That's right.
And then we've got all these for the rest of the projects that we have coming up this summer. We should tell them whether we like this or not.
Yeah, we'll tell them.
I was pleasantly surprised. It did a great job and it made the whole job relaxing. Like, this was actually one of the most relaxing pours that we've had.
Yeah, but we had a lot of help from friends.
We did have a lot of help, but this did a super job and it was quiet to run.
It was quiet.
So we could talk at like normal levels and have fun doing that. It didn't break on us. It saved us from shoveling a lot. So this was a good purchase.
And we did it all by the power of the sun, off grid. If you want to go all the way back to the beginning and see what it was like when we first moved here and lived in tents right over there, we've got this video right up here you can go ahead and check out, or we picked out this video for you to watch next. We hope you guys have a really great day. Keep smiling.